Fox and his friends. Fox in trouble. "Fox, dear," said Fox's mom, "just where do you think you are going?" "Out to have fun with the gang," said Fox. "It's Saturday." "But today you must take care of little Louise," said Mom. "You're joking," said Fox. "I am not joking," said Mom, and she gave Fox a look. "Come on, Louise," said Fox. Fox went to see his friend Dexter, but Dexter's mom came to the door. "Sorry, Fox," she said. "Dexter has to help at home all day." "That's no fun," said Fox. "Come on, Louise." Dexter watched from the window. "Sorry, Fox," he said. Next, Fox went to Betty's house. "Betty has chicken pox," said her mom. "Can she still play?" asked Fox. "Of course not," said Betty's mom. "Poor Betty," said Fox. "Come on, Louise." "Okay," said Louise. "Sorry, Fox," said Betty. "You can't help it," said Fox. Fox went to the park and sat down on a bench. "This is awful," he said. "Today is Saturday, but there is no one to have fun with. No one at all." Fox thought long and hard. "Nothing to do here," he said. "Come on, Louise." But Louise did not answer. "She must be hiding," said Fox. And he looked around, but Louise was not there. "This is serious," said Fox. Then he looked all over the park. Louise was gone. "Oh dear," said Fox. "This is very serious." Fox left the park. "Mom will be really mad. I have lost Louise." "Yoo-hoo," said a voice. Fox looked up. It was Louise. "Come down this minute," said Fox. "Come and get me," said Louise. "Come down right now," said Fox. "No," said Louise. "All right," said Fox. "I'm coming up." Fox took a deep breath and climbed the telephone pole. "I don't like high places," he said. Fox and Louise came down the telephone pole together. "You are trouble," said Fox. On the way home, Fox had a terrible thought. "What if Louise tells?" he said to himself. "I will really get it." Fox bought Louise the biggest ice cream cone he could buy. "You must not tell," he said. "Maybe I will, and maybe I won't," said Louise. "What have you two been up to?" asked Mom. Fox held his breath. "We went to the park," said Louise. "And?" said Mom. "And Fox bought me an ice cream cone," said Louise. "And?" said Mom. "And then we came home," said Louise. "How sweet, Fox," said Mom. "You're okay, Louise," said Fox.
Fox all wet. When Fox got home from school, Mom had a surprise for him. "This afternoon, you must take care of Louise," she said. "You're joking," said Fox. "I'm going swimming with my friends." Then you will take Louise, said Mom. No, said Fox. Mom gave Fox a serious look. You will take Louise, she said. Get your suit, Louise, said Fox. Okay, said Louise. At the pool, Fox met his friends, Dexter, Carmen, and Junior. Hi, said Fox. Who's the kid? Asked Carmen. Don't mind her, said Fox. Last one in the pool is a monkey's uncle, said Dexter, and everyone ran for the pool. Soon everyone was having a lot of fun. This is wild, said Fox, and everyone agreed. Who will jump from the high board? Said Dexter. Not I, said Carmen. Not I, said Junior. I don't like high places, said Fox. Where's that kid? Asked Carmen. Uh-oh, said Fox. How did she get up there? Asked Dexter. We weren't watching, said Carmen. Come down right now, said Fox. Come and get me, said Louise. You'll be sorry when I do, said Fox. Fox climbed up the ladder. I don't like this at all, he said. He felt his knees begin to shake. Don't look down, said Dexter. But when Fox got to the top, Louise was not there. Uh-oh, said Fox. He felt all funny inside. Go on and jump, said Dexter. The kid did it, said Carmen. Jump, said Junior and Louise. Everyone is watching, said Fox. We're waiting, said Dexter. It's now or never, said Fox. He closed his eyes and he jumped. Fox hit with a big splash. Hooray for Fox! Everyone cried. What a fine jump! Louise, said Fox, I want to speak with you alone. Uh-oh, said Louise.
Fox on duty. Fox liked being on traffic patrol. His job was helping folks across the street. He did it very well. Every day, Fox helped an old dog to cross. Thank you, Fox, said the old dog. I couldn't do it without you. One day, Fox's friends, Dexter and Carmen, stopped by his corner. What a dumb way to spend your time, said Dexter. We are going swimming at the beach, said Carmen. That sounds like fun, said Fox. Come with us, said Dexter. But I don't have a suit, said Fox. That's okay, said his friends. We won't look. So Fox put down his sign and went with his friends. At the beach, Fox and his friends had just as much fun as always. They rode the waves and they built castles in the sand. Dexter and Carmen went for hot dogs, and Fox lay down in the sand. Very soon, he was dreaming away. In his dream, Fox saw a corner, his corner, and the sidewalk was full of old dogs. Some of them could not see very well. I can't understand it, said one old dog. Fox is always on duty here. The traffic is so heavy today, said another. We will just have to cross the street alone, said the first old dog. There is nothing else to do. So all the old dogs stepped off the sidewalk. No, cried Fox, not that. And he woke right up. He did not wait for Dexter and Carmen. He left the beach in a flash. There was only one old dog on the sidewalk, and he was cross. Where were you? He said. It won't happen again, said Fox. And he helped the old dog across the street. Thanks, said the dog. Any time, said Fox. And Fox? Said the old dog. Yes, said Fox. Next time, said the dog, you should wear some clothes. Uh-oh, said Fox. Fox all week. Monday morning. On Monday morning, Fox was up in a flash. Hot dog, he cried. Today, Miss Moon's class is going on a big field trip. We'll have lots of fun. But when Fox looked outside, he could not believe his eyes. It was raining cats and dogs. Rats, said Fox. This isn't funny. The rain came down harder. School won't be any fun today, said Fox. At breakfast, Fox was very quiet. I have a sore throat, he said. But I will go to school anyway. Oh no, said Mom. You will go straight to bed. If you say so, said Fox. Fox got all nice and cozy. He read his comic books, he listened to the radio, and he got lots of attention. Outside, it was still raining. I did the right thing, said Fox. Feeling any better? Said Mom. Oh no, said Fox. I feel much worse. Poor thing, said Mom. Just then, Fox heard voices. It was Miss Moon and the class. We are off on our field trip, called out Carmen. A little rain can't stop us, said Miss Moon. This isn't funny, said Fox.
Tuesday's lunch. Tuesday was sunny and hot. You may eat lunch outside, said Miss Moon. Let's go, cried the class, and they all went outside. Fox, Carmen, and Dexter sat down and opened their lunches. Ugh, said Carmen, tuna fish. Ugh, said Fox, tuna fish. Oh no, said Dexter, tuna fish. Let's throw our lunches away, said Fox. Let's do, said the others. They were so proud of themselves. This will teach Mom, said Dexter. But soon they were very hungry. Whose idea was this anyway? Said Fox. Guess, said his friends. After school, they ran to look for their sandwiches. On the other side of the wall, they met a poor old cat. "I'm so happy," said the old cat. "A nice lunch fell from the sky."
"3 tuna sandwiches?"
said Fox. "Gosh," said the old cat, "kids are really smart these days."
Wednesday evening at the library. "I like books that make me cry," said Carmen. "I like books that give me the creeps," said Dexter. "I like books that make me laugh," said Fox. "This is the funniest book I have ever read," and he laughed out loud. "Control yourself," said Carmen. "Here comes Miss Pencil." "Now see here, Fox," said Miss Pencil. But Fox couldn't stop laughing. "That does it," said Miss Pencil. "You will have to leave and take your friends with you." "Fox got us into trouble," said Dexter. "I couldn't help it," said Fox. Suddenly, they heard laughing. They peeked in the library window. It was Miss Pencil. She was reading Fox's book and laughing herself silly. "She's rolling around on the floor," said Dexter. "Miss Pencil is strange," said Carmen.
Thursday after school. On Thursday, Dexter found a box of cigars on the sidewalk. "I smoke cigars all the time," said Fox.
"You do?"
said his friends. "Mom doesn't care," said Fox.
"She doesn't?"
said his friends. "Let's smoke now," said Fox.
"Why not?"
said his friends, and they went someplace quiet. Soon they were as sick as dogs. "I didn't know it would be like this," said Fox.
"What?"
cried Carmen.
"You said you smoke all the time."
"I told a fib," said Fox.
"Really, Fox?"
said Carmen.
"That makes me hopping mad."
"I won't do it again," said Fox. In an hour, they felt better. But Dexter kept on smoking. "It makes me look smart," he said.
"Really, Dexter?"
said his friends.
Finally, dinner was ready. "Fox," said Mom, "these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are simply delicious."
The Saturday visit.
"Fox, dear,"
called Mom.
"Maybe she won't see me,"
said Fox.
"You, Fox,"
called Mom.
"I won't make a sound,"
said Fox. But suddenly he had to
"Achoo! Aha!"
cried Mom.
"I was doing homework,"
said Fox.
said Mom. "You will have to do it later. You and Louise must visit Granny. It's her birthday." "Good old Granny Fox,"
said Fox.
"Put on a white shirt and tie,"
said Mom.
"But it's Saturday,"
cried Fox.
You heard me, said Mom. I won't do it, said Fox.
But Mom got her way.
There, she said. You look very sweet. Now don't forget to give Granny these chocolates. Come on, Louise, said Fox.
On the way to Granny's house, they met a pretty fox.
What a cute tie,
said the pretty fox.
I always wear ties, said Fox.
Louise gave Fox a look.
Chocolates,
cried the pretty fox.
They are for you,
said Fox.
How sweet,
said the pretty fox. And she took the chocolates.
Bye-bye,
she said.
What have I done?
said Fox. At Granny's house, Fox told the truth about the chocolates. That's okay, said Granny. I'll make us some fudge instead. Now take off that hot tie.
Gosh, said Fox, Grannies are great.
Sunday evening. Look, said Dexter. That must be a new kid in town. Why does she have a paper bag over her head? Said Fox. Maybe she isn't very pretty, said Carmen. Maybe she's shy, said Dexter. It isn't easy being a new kid, said Fox. True, said the others. Hello there, called out Fox. The new kid stopped. She turned around, and just then a big wind blew away the paper bag. Fox couldn't believe his eyes. It was his friend, Raisin. I got braces, she said softly. Oh, let's see, said Carmen. And everybody had a good look. Very pretty, they said. I'm getting braces soon, said Fox. They don't hurt, said Raisin. Soon they all got tired of talking about braces. Want to play with us? Said Fox. Sure, said Raisin. And they all played until the bugs came out. Fox at school. Fox on stage. Fox wanted a part in the class play. We must be fair, said Miss Moon, and she put everyone's name into a shoebox. Let's see who will play the pretty princess, said Miss Moon. She drew out the first name. The pretty princess will be played by Carmen, said Miss Moon. Oh, goody, said Carmen. And now for the part of the mean dragon, said Miss Moon. Fox held his breath. The mean dragon will be played by Junior, said Miss Moon. I'll do my best, said Junior. And now for the part of the handsome prince, said Miss Moon. Fox bit his nails. That part goes to Fox, said Miss Moon. Hot dog, said Fox. Rats, said Dexter. Everyone else will play flowers and trees, said Miss Moon. gosh, said Fox, the handsome prince. Now, said Miss Moon, it is a hard part. You must learn it by heart. Don't worry, said Fox. That night, Fox could not sleep. He was thinking about the play. I'll be great, he said. The girls will follow me around. Fox is acting funny, said Louise the next morning. So I see, said Mom. You may bow, said Fox. Do you know your part? Said Louise. There's nothing to it, said Fox. At recess, Junior and Carmen worked on their parts. Come on, Fox, they said. But Fox was busy. I will be a big hit, he told the girls. The next day at play practice, Carmen and Junior were very nervous. I may throw up, said Carmen. Calm down, said Fox. Is everybody ready? Said Miss Moon. Curtain going up. Here I am, all alone in the forest, said the pretty princess. Aha! Cried the mean dragon. I am going to eat you up. Help! Help! Who will save me? Cried the pretty princess. Everyone looked at Fox. But Fox just stood there. Who will save me? Cried the pretty princess again. And everyone looked at Fox. Said Fox. Miss Moon was very cross. You did not study your part, she said to Fox. You are not serious about this play. Miss Moon, said Dexter. I know the part of the handsome prince, and I know it by heart. Really, Dexter? Said Miss Moon. The night of the play, everyone was excited. I hope I don't throw up, said Carmen. I hope I don't forget my lines, said Junior. But no one forgot. Carmen was very pretty as the princess. Junior made a fine dragon. Dexter was very good as the handsome prince. And Fox... You were the best tree in the whole play, said Louise. Just wait until next year, said Fox.
Fox escapes.
Ding, ding, ding!
Fire drill! Cried Dexter.
Oh, goody!
Said Carmen. Oh, no! Said Fox.
Now, single file,
said Miss Moon.
Fire drills are wild,
said Carmen. The class got out of the building in a hurry. Dexter sat on a piece of waxed paper to make himself go even faster. Whee! Said Carmen.
You're next, Fox,
said Miss Moon. Fox looked down. I don't care for this, he said.
Go on, Fox,
said Miss Moon. But Fox didn't move. Come on, Fox, said the others.
It's fun,
said Junior.
It's wild,
said Carmen.
Fox is scared,
said Dexter.
You're not afraid, are you?
said Miss Moon. Yes, said Fox.
There's nothing to be afraid of, said Miss Moon. It's easy as pie.
You may go first, said Fox.
Not on your life, said Miss Moon. I always take the stairs.
You aren't afraid, are you? Said Fox.
Said Miss Moon.
Who is holding up this fire drill? Said the principal.
It's Fox, said Dexter.
Come down this minute, said Mr. Sweet. And you too, Miss Moon. I'll go first, said Fox.
He closed his eyes,
and down he went. It's easy as pie, shouted Fox. Miss Moon took a deep breath. And down she went. The class was very proud of her.
Fox in charge. Carmen, Dexter, and Fox were on their way to school. "I'm going to be a pilot when I grow up," said Carmen. "I think I'll be a cowboy," said Dexter. "What about you, Fox?" said Carmen. "I'm going to be a teacher," said Fox. "You're not serious," said Carmen. "It's an easy job," said Fox. That morning, Fox was in for a little surprise. "I must be away for a few minutes," said Miss Moon. "And I am putting Fox in charge." "Hot dog!" said Fox. "Keep them under control," said Miss Moon. "Don't worry about a thing," said Fox. "You will mind Fox," said Miss Moon to the class. "Yes, Miss Moon," said the class. "I'll be back," said Miss Moon. And she left the room. "Open your readers, please," said Fox. "You can't make us," said the class. "I'm in charge here," said Fox. "You will do as I say." "That's what you think," said the class. "We're going to have some fun." And in no time at all, the room was a real zoo. Junior threw spitballs. Dexter stuck gum on Betty's tail. And Carmen showed everyone her underpants. The class was out of control. Fox looked out into the hall. "Here she comes!" he cried. Everyone sat down, fast. They sat and waited for Miss Moon. She did not come. "You tricked us," said Dexter. "Now we're really going to go hog wild," and they did. All of a sudden, the principal stepped into the room. He was hopping mad. "What is the meaning of this?" said Mr. Sweet. "It's all Fox's fault," said Dexter. "He's in charge." "Is that so, Dexter?" said Mr. Sweet. "He couldn't keep us under control," said Dexter. "I think someone should come with me to the office," said Mr. Sweet. "Uh-oh," said Fox. When Miss Moon came back, she found the class all quiet. "How nice," she said. "But where is Dexter?" "He's in the principal's office," said the class. Fox on Wheels. Dr. Fox. On Saturday, Carmen called Fox on the phone. "Dexter and I are going out on our skateboards," she said. "I'll be right over," said Fox. "Not so fast, Fox," said Mom. "I'm taking the twins to the doctor, and you must stay with Louise." "Rats!" said Fox. "Now, none of that," said Mom. Fox told his friends that he could not go out. "And all because of you," he said to Louise. "Now, don't give me any trouble." Soon, Fox was lost in his TV programs. He did not give Louise another thought. All of a sudden, there was a loud crash. It came from the backyard. "Uh-oh," said Fox. Louise had taken a bad spill. "Oh my gosh!" cried Fox. "Louise is dead!" But Louise was not dead. "Help!" said a tiny voice. "Get me out of here!" Fox was very upset. "It's all my fault," he said. "It's all my fault. I want to go to my room," said Louise. "Of course," said Fox. "I want to lie down," said Louise. "Of course," said Fox. "I need soft music," said Louise. "Of course," said Fox. "Make a tuna sandwich," said Louise. "Of course," said Fox. "Read me a story," said Louise. "I'll be glad to," said Fox. "Are you feeling better?" said Fox. "Not much," said Louise. "What can I do now?" said Fox. "Rub my toes," said Louise. "Certainly," said Fox. Said Louise. Just then, Louise's friends Spud and Dora Jean came by. "Can Louise come out?" they said. "I'm afraid not," said Fox. "Louise has had a bad spill." "Just a minute," said Louise. And she hopped right out of bed. "I'm much better now," she said. And she ran outside to play. Said Fox.
Fox and the Grapes. One day, Fox was riding his bike in the park. "Gosh," he said, "this makes me really hungry." Just then, something fell out of a tall tree. It was a grape. "That's odd," said Fox. "Grapes don't grow on trees."
"Hi," said a voice.
Fox looked up and saw Millie. She was eating a bunch of grapes. "I love grapes," said Fox.
"Want some?"
said Millie. "Yes, please," said Fox.
"Come on up,"
said Millie. Said Fox. Fox didn't like high places, not one little bit. "Just drop some down," he said.
"Oh, no,"
said Millie.
"You have to come up."
Said Fox.
"You aren't afraid, are you?"
said Millie. "Of course not," said Fox.
"Then climb up,"
said Millie. "All right," said Fox. "Here I come." Fox took a deep breath. He closed his eyes, and he started to climb the tall tree. But he made a serious mistake. He opened his eyes and he looked down. "Oh," he said, "I'm so high up." And he climbed back down.
"What's the matter?"
said Millie. "Nothing," said Fox. "I'll be right up." He tried again, but he came back down this time too.
"I thought you weren't scared,"
said Millie. "I'm not," said Fox. "I just don't want any grapes after all. They're probably no good." Fox went to another part of the park and sat down to think. He was cross with himself. He really didn't want any grapes now, but he just had to climb that tree. This time he got a running start, and this time he made it all the way to the top.
"Oh, I'm so glad you're here,"
said Millie. "I'm scared. I don't know how to get down." "Well, that's just dandy," said Fox.
"Want a grape?"
said Millie.
Fox on Wheels. One Saturday morning, Fox ate breakfast in a hurry. "I'm off to meet the gang," he said. "Hold your horses," said Mom. "But we're going to have a bike race," said Fox. "You can race later," said Mom. "I need some help around here." "Doing what?" said Fox. "Take your choice," said Mom. "You can look after Louise, or you can go shopping." Fox looked at Louise. "Too much trouble," he said. "I'll shop." "Here is the list," said Mom. "This will take all day," said Fox. "Then you must hurry," said Mom. "And don't forget the tuna fish for Louise's sandwich." At the market, Fox ran into the gang. They had to shop too. "We'll just have to race later," said Fox. "Too bad," said Dexter. "I have an idea," said Carmen. "Why don't we race right now?" "Great idea," said her friends. "Let's race from one end of the store to the other," said Fox. "Fine," said the gang. "On your mark, get set, go!" cried Fox, and the race was on. Dexter pulled out ahead. "Gangway!" he cried. Suddenly, a wheel fell off his cart. "Nuts!" said Dexter. "I'm out of the race." "Beep, beep!" cried Carmen, and shoppers ran for their lives. Carmen was about to win, but just then her cart crashed into a barrel of pickles. "Oh, fudge!" said Carmen. "Hooray!" cried Fox. "I won! I won!" Fox be nimble. Fox the Famous. Fox's mom was on the phone. "Fox would love to help," said Mom. "I'll send him right over." "I won't do it," said Fox. "Whatever it is, I'm playing rock star." "Mrs. Ling across the street needs you to sit with her kids," said Mom. "Why don't you do it?" said Fox. "This is my quiet time," said Mom. "Now hurry up." "No," said Fox, "and that is that." "Oh, really?" said Mom. And Fox went across the street. "How nice of you, Fox," said Mrs. Ling. "Mom made me," said Fox. Mrs. Ling got into her car. "I do hope they behave," she said. "I can handle them," said Fox. "They're just kids." Mrs. Ling drove off. "Hot dog!" yelled the Ling kids, and they went wild. "Stop that!" cried Fox. "Come down from there!" cried Fox. "Quit it!" cried Fox. "I don't have time for this." But the Ling kids would not quit. They did just what they wanted. Fox had to get tough. "I'll tell your mom," he said. The Ling kids got very still. "We'll be good," they said. "Why don't you go play in the backyard?" said Fox. The kids liked that idea. "May we play with our new balloons?" they said. "I don't see why not," said Fox. Fox went back to playing Rockstar. "The girls will love this," he said. Suddenly, he had an odd feeling. The Ling kids were up to something. Fox ran into the backyard. "Come back here this minute!" he cried. "Bye-bye!" the Ling kids called out. "Oh no!" cried Fox. "Their mom will kill me! I'll have to catch them!" He climbed the fence. And he fell right into some mud, tore his brand new blue jeans, tripped and stubbed his toe, and ran smack into Mrs. O'Hara. Then Fox got a bright idea. He climbed up to a very high place. "I'll grab them when they float by," he said. He tried not to look down. Fox didn't like high places. But the wind carried the Ling kids right back home. "What have you little darlings been up to?" said Mrs. Ling. "And just what have you done with poor Fox?" That night, Fox's mom turned on the TV. "A fox was rescued from a high place today," said the newscaster. "Why, that's you, Fox," said Mom. "Fox is famous!" cried little Louise. "Oh, quit it," said Fox.
Fox the Brave. Fox stepped on one of his skates and went flying. "Who left that there?" he cried, and he landed with a bang. Mom and Louise came running. "I'm dying," cried Fox.
"It's only a scratch," said Mom. "Nothing to worry about."
"I can't look at all the blood," cried Fox.
"There's no blood,"
said Mom. "Don't leave me," cried Fox. Mom and Louise put Fox to bed. "Call Dr. Ed," said Fox, "before it's too late."
"Really, Fox," said Mom, "you're making such a fuss."
Louise called Dr. Ed to come over. Then she stepped on Fox's other skate, bounced down the stairs, flew right out the front door, and ran smack into Mrs. O'Hara. "Poor Louise must hurt all over," said Dr. Ed. But Louise didn't cry. She didn't complain, not even a peep. "Very brave," said Dr. Ed. "Very brave."
Louise is tough,
said Mom.
"Now then,"
said Dr. Ed,
"what's the matter with Fox?" "Oh, it's just a scratch,"
said Fox.
"I don't like to make a fuss."
Mom didn't say a word.
"There are some things you just can't change," he said. "Look out! Look out!" cried a voice. Fox almost got hit. "Oh dear," said his friend Raisin. "I'm so clumsy." "You should be more careful," said Fox crossly. "I'm sorry," said Raisin. "I'm just not good at this." "It looks easy to me," said Fox. "Oh, really?" said Raisin. "Then you try it." Fox gave the baton a twirl, and he dropped it. "Ouch!" he yelled. "This is harder than it looks." But soon he got the hang of it, and he got better and better. Raisin couldn't believe her eyes. "Wow!" said Dexter. "Will you look at that?" "Fox," said Mr. Sharp, "may I speak to you a moment?" "What now?" said Fox. On the day of the big parade, the band was great. Fox could show off to his heart's content, and the crowd went wild. Fox on stage. Fox on film. When Granny Fox had a bad spill on the ski slopes, she broke both legs. "Granny Fox will have to be in the hospital for some time," said Dr. Ed. "Old bones take longer to heal." "Oh, what do you know?" said Granny. But Dr. Ed was right. Granny had to stay in the hospital for weeks and weeks. "I'm so bored I could scream," she said. "Granny is down in the dumps," said Fox. "We should do something to pick up her spirits." Then Fox got one of his great ideas. "Louise and I are going to make a video for Granny," said Fox. "How sweet," said Mom. "But if anything happens to my camera, I know what I'm doing," said Fox. The next day, the video was finished. Fox's friends came for a look. "This better be good," said Carmen. "I'm very busy." Fox put in the tape. "Here I am taking out the trash," said Fox. "This is me in my new shoes," said Fox. Said Dexter. "Me flossing my teeth," said Fox. "How exciting," said Carmen. "Me again," said Fox. "So we see," said Dexter. "Care to watch it again?" said Fox. "Certainly not," said Carmen. "You've wasted our time." What was wrong with it? Said Fox. It was dumb, said Dexter. I liked it, Fox, said Louise. The next day, Fox tried again. He put a new tape in the camera and set off. This time, he left Louise at home. You're so mean, said Louise. Just down the block, Fox filmed Mrs. O'Hara trying on her new corset. Smile, said Fox. Monster, cried Mrs. O'Hara, and Fox tore away. Down a dark alley, Fox filmed some bad dogs. They were up to no good. Catch that fox, they cried, and Fox tore away. In the park, Fox saw Officer Tom smooching with his girlfriend. Nice shot, said Fox. You'll be sorry, cried Officer Tom, but Fox got away. Fox went to the hospital to show Granny his new video. But Granny and Louise were already watching one. This is Fox flossing his teeth, said Louise. Wow, said Granny. Don't watch that, cried Fox. It's dumb. What do you know? Said Granny. We just love it. At Fox's house, some folks were waiting. That's him, cried Mrs. O'Hara. Maybe they don't like being movie stars, thought Fox, and he went inside to face the music.
Flying Fox. Fox and the gang went to a magic show. I hope this guy is good, said Dexter. It's probably just a lot of dumb tricks with scarves, said Fox. Anyone can do it. And they sat down in the very first row. The lights went down, and the curtain went up. Mr. Yi, the world's greatest magician, came forward. Welcome to the show, he said. Some parts will be very scary. Oh, sure, whispered Fox. Let the magic begin, cried Mr. Yi. First, Mr. Yi did a trick with scarves. I told you, said Fox. Then Mr. Yi made his helper vanish. Ho-hum, said Fox. Next, Mr. Yi pulled a rabbit from a hat. Big deal, said Fox. Next, Mr. Yi put his helper to sleep. This is so dumb, said Fox. What's all the chatter? Said Mr. Yi. It's Fox, called out Dexter. You don't say, said Mr. Yi. Come up on stage, Fox. You're going to get it, said Dexter. Fox went up on stage. Sit here, Mr. Smarty, said Mr. Yi. Let's see how brave you are. Brave? Said Fox. Abracadabra, said Mr. Yi. Slowly, the chair rose in the air. Where are the wires? Said Fox. No wires, said Mr. Yi. Only magic. Fox held on tight, and the chair flew all over. I'd like to come down, said Fox. Oh my, said Mr. Yi. I forgot how to do this part."
"Try abracadabra,"
said Fox. "Abracadabra," said Mr. Yi. Fox came gently down, and the show was over. At home, Fox told Louise to sit down.
"Abracadabra,"
said Fox. The chair did not move.
"Rats,"
said Fox.
You just need practice,
said Mom.
Fox on stage. One Saturday morning, Fox and his friends were just lying around. "What a sad little group," said Mom. "Why don't you do something?" "The television is broken," said Fox. "Oh, that is terrible," said Mom. Then Fox had one of his great ideas. "Let's put on a play," he said. "We can charge everyone a dime." "We'll get rich," said Dexter. "I'll buy a new car," said Carmen. "And let's do a spooky play," said Carmen. "We can scare all the little kids." "Here's what you need," said Miss Pencil. "It's called Spooky Plays. My favorite is The Mummy's Toe." "Ooh," said the gang. Fox and the gang went home to practice. The Mummy's Toe was very scary. Dexter played the mummy. Carmen was the princess, and Fox was the hero. Soon, things were moving right along. Fox and Dexter worked hard on the set, and Carmen put up posters all over town. Mom and Louise helped out with the costumes. "Hold still," said Mom. "I hope I'm scary enough," said Dexter. It was time for the play. Fox peeked out from behind the curtain. There was a big crowd. "I hope everything goes okay," said Dexter. "What could go wrong?" said Fox. The curtain went up and the play began. Right away, Carmen forgot her lines. "Well, I did know them," she said to the audience. Then Dexter crashed through the scenery. "Whoops," said Dexter. It was Fox's turn to appear. Suddenly, it began to rain. Fox's beautiful paper costume fell apart in front of everyone. "What do we do now?" said Carmen. "Pull the curtain down," Fox called out to Louise. And Louise pulled with all her might. The curtain came down. "Who turned out the lights?" cried Carmen. "Where am I?" said Dexter. "The play is ruined," cried Fox. Everything went wrong. The next day, Fox heard some folks talking. "That Fox really knows how to put on a funny show," someone said. "Funniest thing I ever saw," said someone else. And Fox began to plan his next show. Fox on the job. Fox liked to show off for the girls. "Oh my!" said the girls. One day, Fox showed off just a little too much. "Look out!" cried the girls. "Look out!" Fox was saved, but his bike was a wreck. "That's all right," he told the girls. "I'll just ask my mother for a new one." "Now, see here, Fox," said Mom. "I'm not made of money. You will just have to get a job if you want a new bike." "A job?" said Fox. "There must be some other way." And he went to his little sister. "Louise, dear," said Fox. But Louise would not help. "I'll scream," she said. "I won't forget this," said Fox. "Who needs a bike anyway?" said Fox. Just then, Carmen rode by. "Tra-la!" sang Carmen. "That does it," said Fox. And he went to look for a job.
New shoes. Downtown, Fox saw a sign in a window. "Help wanted, now!"
"I'm in luck," said Fox. "Help is here," he said.
Not so fast,
said the owner.
Can you sell shoes?
"Of course I can,"
said Fox.
Are you honest?
said the owner.
"Oh, yes,"
said Fox.
Well,
said the owner,
let's give it a try. You can start right away.
and he went to eat his lunch. Fox kept himself busy.
"What an easy job,"
He said.
Excuse me,
Said a lady.
can you help me?
"That's what I'm here for,"
Said Fox.
I need some shoes,
Said the lady.
some pretty little pink ones.
Fox looked at the lady's feet.
"You can't mean it,"
He said.
"We may not have shoes that big. Those are the biggest feet."
Well, I never,
Cried the lady.
What seems to be the trouble?
Said the owner.
He said I have big feet.
Cried the lady. There, said the owner. Your feet are tiny. And he turned to Fox. This is not the job for you,
"Well, I never,"
said Fox.
The Haunted House. Fox walked by the amusement park. "Too bad I don't have money for a few rides," he said. "I heard that," said Mr. Jones, who ran the park. "Perhaps you would like a job?" "You don't mean it," said Fox. Mr. Jones put Fox to work at the haunted house. "What's inside?" said Fox. "Oh, it's very scary," said Mr. Jones. Fox's first customers were Carmen and her little brother Clark. "A ticket for the kid," said Carmen. "Aren't you going in?" asked Fox. "It's not scary enough," said Carmen. Fox and Carmen waited and waited. "What's taking that kid so long?" said Fox. Maybe he got lost, said Carmen. Why don't you go inside and look for him? I beg your pardon, said Fox. You aren't scared, are you? Said Carmen. Me? Scared? Said Fox. And he went into the haunted house. Inside, it was really something. Welcome to the haunted house, cried a skeleton. I'm coming to get you, cried a ghost. Boo! Cried a vampire. Poor Fox was as white as a sheet. Hi, Fox, said Clark. I'll show you how to get out. For shame, said Fox to Mr. Jones. That's no place for little kids. I quit. Oh, pooh, said Mr. Jones. They love it.
Pizza time! Fox saw his friend Dexter coming out of the pizza parlor. You can't fire me, said Dexter. I quit.
Fine, said the boss. Maybe my next delivery boy won't eat up all the pizza.
Dexter left in a huff, and Fox stepped inside the pizza parlor.
Do you have a job for me?
Asked Fox.
Do you like pizza?
Said the boss. I prefer hot dogs, said Fox.
Excellent,
said the boss.
Are you fast on your feet?
Like the wind, said Fox.
Excellent,
said the boss.
Take this pizza over to Mrs. O'Hara. She has been waiting a long time.
Fox was out the door in a flash. On Homer's Hill, Fox picked up speed. I'm the fastest fox in town, he said. At that moment, Louise came around the corner. She was taking her pet mice to the vet for their shots. It was quite a crash. Fox, Louise, and everything else went flying. They saw stars. Now you've done it, said Fox. You've made me late. I'll really have to step on it. And he hurried away. Louise went to the vet's. Dr. Jane opened the box.
Where are your pet mice?
She said.
This looks like a pizza.
Uh-oh, said Louise. Fox knocked on Mrs. O'Hara's door.
It's about time,
said Mrs. O'Hara.
I'm having a party, and we're just dying for pizza.
It will be worth the wait, said Fox.
Pizza time,
said Mrs. O'Hara to her friends. She opened the box. Back at the pizza parlor, the boss was hopping mad.
Mrs. O'Hara just called,
he said,
and you are fired.
Didn't she like the pizza? Said Fox.
A bright idea. This just isn't my day, said Fox. But I'm not giving up. I'll think of something. Just then, he came to a furniture store, and suddenly he had a bright idea. Business is bad, Fox, said the owner of the store. I can't give you a job. Maybe you can, said Fox, and he told the owner his bright idea. Later that day, Carmen and Dexter were out for a stroll. Look at that, said Dexter. a large crowd was standing in front of the furniture store. "I can't see," said Carmen. "Lift me up." Dexter lifted Carmen above the crowd. "What is going on?" said Dexter. "It's Fox!" shouted Carmen. "What a great bed!" said someone. "I want one," said someone else. "What a great idea!" said the boss. But Fox was already sound asleep.